Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's just a couple of wavy lines. God.
Curtains draw, strike the match, breathe it in. Welcome to the gap between thoughts, dead air, black chair, lights off. We collect all the smoke, all the tales you forgot. Light 'em up, listen in, let 'em chatter in the dark. Got a box full of calls that never came through. Voices lost in the crawl space still blame you. We invite every rumor and rumor's ghost. Pull up a seat, Kimiko is the host. In the void, no one hears you scream. Only echoes crawling through the reef. We like all the spooky they avoid. Conspiracies blooming in the noise. When the smoke clears, I'm still here. Facing the static right in your ear. You can turn it down, you can kill that scream, but you're blowing smoke with me in the void between.
Hello, creepy crawlers, and welcome back to another episode of the Blowing Smoke podcast with Kimiko Kusanagi, where we light up the truth, call out the BS, and don't hold back. So, coming to you from terribly hot Phoenix, Arizona. And if you're new here, this is the podcast where we blow smoke on everything, from conspiracies to games, movies, demons, and whatever else is grinding your gears this week. And today, oh baby, we are going full wrestling nerd. The topic that's got an entire community losing their freaking minds. WWE 2K26. And it just dropped like March 12th, 13th this year. And you know, what was supposed to be the biggest roster ever, shiny new modes, and the show that never stops, has turned into the biggest grind fest the franchise has ever seen. And I'm not here to say it out loud, but, you know, the grinding is straight up ruining the franchise. Not hurting it, ruining it. We're talking 400 plus superstars, CM Punk's 2K showcase, brand new match types like the island mode that's supposed to take the fight beyond the ropes. And yet, the second you boot it up, it feels like 2K looked at every complaint from the last 5 years and said, hey, let's make it worse, and add a battle pass. So stick around for the breakdown, the hype versus the reality, the ringside pass disaster, why my faction still feels like a casino, and how this year might be the one that finally breaks the camel's back for a lot of day one fans. If you're a wrestling game fan, light up and listen in. So let's dive in. The hype train that crashed. Alright, real talk. When the trailers dropped, I was hyped. I mean, 400 plus playable characters, largest roster in franchise history, CM Punk finally getting his full showcase treatment, new match types that actually looked chaotic and fun, the island sounding like some open world wrestling fever dream, Even the Switch 2 version got love this year. Early reviews and hands-on previews were calling the in-ring action the best it's ever been. Visual concepts clearly took the foundation from 2K25 and polished the gameplay loop. Reversals feel snappier, stamina actually matters now. The presentation is next level. You can feel the WWE machine in every entrance, every pyro, every table spot. For that first couple of hours, it slaps. You pop in, you create a wrestler, and then you jump into universe mode. Book some dream matches, and it feels like a spiritual successor to the old SmackDown games that we grew up on. But then, the grind shows up. And it doesn't leave. By hour 10, you realize the real game isn't wrestling. It's grinding for ringside XP, so you can unlock the stuff that you thought you already paid for. And that's where the smoke starts getting thick. The ringside pass and the grind that broke everything. Here's the part that's got everybody raging online, on Reddit, on Steam reviews, currently sitting at a very rough mix with only about 50% positive. Huge drop from last year. 2K replaced traditional DLC with this ringside pass, battle pass system. Sounds fancy, right? Except they slowed progression to a crawl on purpose. Players are reporting 40 plus hours, seriously 40 hours, of repetitive matches just to unlock wrestlers, attire, arenas, and movesets that use to just drop in regular DLC drops or even be in the base game in previous years. And yes, there's a pay to skip option, because of course there is. I've been reading the Steam reviews, the Twitter rants, and the Facebook groups, and it's the same story everywhere. You finish the CM Punk showcase, you burn through My Rise, you try to mess around with My GM, and suddenly your RXP, or Ringside Experience Points, is capped until the next season of the pass drops. So you're stuck grinding submissions or gauntlet matches over and over just to keep progressing. One reviewer said it felt like they had to spend 65 hours grinding just to create a wrestler and edits before the burnout hit so hard that, they just quit. My faction, still there, still a slot machine nightmare. The island mode sounds cool on paper, but it's locked behind the same paywall/grinding loop. This isn't rewarding progression. This is an artificial time gating designed to make you either no life the game or open your wallet again after already dropping $70 or more for the fancy editions. And the devs? One of them tweeted something about the post-patch 1.04 RXP grind that basically told players how they're supposed to play the game. And the community lit them up. Because when you pay full price for a wrestling game, you shouldn't need a strategy guide on how to enjoy it. Compare it to older 2K titles. Even the rough ones like 2K20 had more freedom. And now it feels like every mode. It's fun until the meter stops filling and you're just repeating the same match types for hours. That's not wrestling. That's a second job. How this is actually ruining the franchise. So let's zoom out. WWE 2K used to be the one sports game series that still felt fun and creative. You could book your own shows, create legends, relive Attitude Era chaos, or just mess around with tables and chairs for hours. It was the closest thing that we had to the old AKI games or SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Now, the short turnaround between releases, the ever-growing roster, great on paper, the shiny graphics, it's all smoke and mirrors, hiding the same greed that we see in every live service title. The impact is real. So new players pick it up. They're excited by the trailer, then quit after 2 weeks because unlocking anything meaningful feels impossible with the no lifting or paying extra. Veterans like me, who've bought every title since the 2K rebrand, are hitting burnout faster than ever. And I've seen longtime creators on social saying that they're done making content because the grind killed the creativity. The community is fracturing. Half the fan base is defending it as just how games are now, and the other half is calling it the final nail in the coffin for trust in 2K's wrestling division. Steam reviews tanking, YouTubers making its WWE 2K26 even worth it anymore, videos 2 weeks after launch. That's not healthy for the franchise. This isn't just one bad year. This is a pattern. Every year, they promise we listened, then ship something that feels more monetized than the last. The Island, the Showcase, the Universe Mode, all incredible when you can actually play them freely. But when the game punishes you for playing casually, it stops being a wrestling game and becomes a chore simulator with suplexes. And the scariest part, if this keeps up, casual fans will walk away. The same fans who kept the series alive through the bad years. Once they're gone, the franchise doesn't bounce back easy. Look at what happened to NBA's 2K My Career crap. Same complaints. Same slow death by 1,000 microtransactions. I don't want that for WWE 2K. My honest take and what needs to change. Look, I love wrestling games, and I've been playing them since I was a kid, mashing buttons on the N64. I want WWE 2K26 to be good. The gameplay is genuinely the best that it has ever been in the ring. The presentation is insane, but the grind is killing the soul. If 2K wants to save this franchise, here's the things that I think they need to do. 1, hotfix the progression speed. Make the ringside pass actually feel rewarding and not punishing. 2, stop locking core content behind battle passes. Bring back meaningful free updates and regular DLC that doesn't feel like an extension of the cash shop. 3, give My Faction and the Island actual fun loops instead of play 500 matches for one card. 4, listen to the community instead of tweeting at us like we're the problem. Because right now, the smoke is thick and it smells like greed. I'm not saying boycott forever. I'm saying vote with your time and wallet. If enough of us push back, maybe next year we'll actually get a game that we actually deserve. Wow, that was a lot. But that's what the Blowing Smoke podcast is for, saying uncomfortable stuff. What do you think? Is WWE 2K26 grind killing it for you too? Or am I just being overdramatic? Drop your thoughts in the comments, or check out Discord, tag me on socials. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this episode, smash that subscribe button and leave a review and share it with your wrestling buddies who are currently rage quitting their 40-hour grind. Next week, we'll probably be back with something completely different, but probably not. I think I'm going to do a thing on PlayStation 5 and the price hikes. So, that's it for me. This has been the Blowing Smoke Podcast, and I'm Kimiko. You stay creepy. Okay? Bye!
Well, you have done it. You have seeked out merch for your favorite podcast. Look at all the cool stuff. You know, Kimiko has got you covered from apparel to drinkware. Scream responsibly. The Void wants you. It calls to you to support the Blowing Smoke podcast. Check it out today.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's just a couple of wavy lines. God.